Hi everyone, my name is Miss Callahan and today I will be showing you my math center. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to head to the store due to the coronavirus COVID-19 to purchase a physical poster board. Instead, you get to look at my homemade poster board, which I made using lined paper. As you can see in this picture, on my poster board you will find my standards that I used, my goals for my students, and the 5 activities, as well as what my exit ticket would look like. The standards that I used was standard content 1, which reads represent addition and subtraction with objects, fingers, mental images, drawings, sounds, acting out situations, verbal explanations, expressions, or equations. My second content standard reads solve addition and subtraction word problems and add and subtract within 10 by using objects or drawings to present the problem. My goal for my students would be to become more familiar and confident with addition and subtraction. I feel that personally, if students are able to become confident in math at a young age, it sets them up for being able to succeed in the future. In my middle section of my board, you can see what my 5 activities are. As we scroll through this document, we'll be able to see more in detail what my 5 activities entail. As you can see, my first activity is Math War, and I chose to include Math War as a activity because it is something that is easier for students who are just starting with math facts to master, and it allows them to take their time to solve each problem. They don't feel rushed, and it's more flexible. And this is actually played like a traditional war with cards, except this time you're solving addition and subtraction facts along the way. So not only does this activity make it fun, but it also makes it memorable and repetitive for students. My second activity is addition race, and this is what this looks like. So with this activity, you're to spin an addition problem and then graph the answer below. So we're able to, this is more of a race as well. You can see what sum reaches the top first. This is something that you can play with your friends, and whoever wins gets a prize kind of thing. So this is also building camaraderie and teamwork while also being able to learn and expand on your addition facts. This is also another picture of what this would look like. My third is extremely similar to addition race, except this is subtraction. So again, we're able to spin a subtraction problem and then graph the answer below. So this is where people are able to, students are able to spin and see which sum reaches the top first. So this would be extremely helpful in kindergarten because it allows students to learn how to graph, to spin, to understand how to solve a math equation, and then you're also able to, again, work in teams and build camaraderie and teamwork. My fourth activity is the apple tree addition game. So in this activity, you're able to practice adding apples. So you can see down here where towards the end of the tree, you're able to pull this strip through and it reads you a problem and you're able to add, and you add these apples up at the top in the right hand corner to the tree. So I think that this is a fun game that students are able to use to become more familiar with addition. My last activity is the subtraction tic-tac-toe. So this allows you to challenge a partner to solve these 3 facts across, down, or diagonally first. So the directions would read player 1 solves one of the problems in a box, then player 2 solves a different problem. The first player to solve 3 problems across, down, or diagonally is the winner. So all of these activities have met the standards and explain and allow students to become more familiar with addition and subtraction, and it would, I think, prepare them to move on to the following lessons, which would be multiplication and division. This allows them to excel while also being able to use them in the future. This is what my exit ticket would look like. This is something that a lot of teachers, a lot of my peers have used. So this is 3, 2, 1 quick assessment. So in the top box, you would say 3 facts that you have learned from this lesson, 2 new words revealed using context clues, and 1 question about a part that was confusing. So this concludes my math lesson. Before I end, I just want to make sure that I do address the learning curve, or how I would appeal to divergent learners. So while my students are completing these tasks, I would be walking around and ensuring that they are understanding what they are doing. They have opportunities to work in their groups, and I think that is helpful within itself. Students are able to bounce off of each other's ideas and ultimately learn new ways of completing these tasks and solving these problems. This does conclude my addition and subtraction math center. So thank you for listening.